We're here at the SoCal Gaming Expo, Pasadena, California. It's across the country for me. A big flight with a layover, another big flight. But I'm here, and I'm happy to be here. I have a sense of peace, of positive energy. But I want to explore a little more in this video what has driven me to come out here. I know I'm going to find the answers, so let's figure it out together. So as soon as you walk in to SoCal Gaming Expo, for my money, one of the coolest things you're going to see here is the booth at Audacity Games. Now, Audacity Games, let's just basically say, an absolute heroes roster, the Mount Rushmore of Atari developers. You've got Dan and Gary Kitchen, of course, you've got David Crane. I had the honor and privilege of having a few words with these fine folks, and I picked up their offerings here. We've got Casey's Gold, Circus Convoy. These are, CIB. You get a cartridge, you get a book, you get the box. It's in the spirit and the love of the original Atari 2600 artwork. And of course, we've talked on this show. In my humble opinion, if you want the most artistically outstanding CIB collection, if you're set collecting, Atari 2600 is where you have to go, particularly for the Activision art motif, the original Atari motif. Believe me, one of these days we're going to get down to what was going on in that art room. But I'm sure it was fun. Nothing like corporate 2025, but nonetheless, I just wanted to call out and acknowledge the finest. 3 people sitting in a booth, software development. Thank you again so much for everything you've given us in entertainment.
Our pleasure.
I mean, so much is foundational to everything else you see here today. So honor and a privilege. And we haven't even gotten into the ballroom yet, folks. So there you go. I'm always looking for PacMan in good shape. I can never find a really good copy. This one would definitely be a condition upgrade. I might need it. Here's a game you don't see every day. Captain Planet and the Planeteers. The power is yours. All right, so you can find anything at the SoCal Gaming Convention. We've shown already, it's there, soup to nuts. I mean, I already have a copy, but this would probably be a condition upgrade. I might have to think about it. And so as I go through this journey and I say to myself, why did I come out here the second year in a row? I figured what better person to talk to about this than here he is, Pixel Game Squad's own, owner of the show, of Retro World Expo, Retro Games Plus. I hear he's bidding on Comcast. Kris Crone, how you doing, Kris?
Good, man. How are you?
It's so cool to have you here, Kris. This is your second year now with the SoCal Gaming Expo. How has this experience been versus year one?
Year 2, always a little, you know what, I say a little bit easier so we're more familiar, obviously, being in this building, right? So that makes it a little bit easier. Is it any less planning? Somehow it's not, even though I would like to think every year, it should get easier. It's not. It takes a year long and a lot of coordination. I have some great business partners and all our volunteers and everybody who's involved in this show. It takes so many people and such a team to pull it together. But it is incredible. It came together really well. Every year there seems to be like some sort of like, oh no, this happened or this happened. Honestly, no, nothing crazy yet. Yeah. So I'm going to knock on an arcade cabinet.
There you go. This show, just like Retro World Expo in Hartford, has amazing vibes. It's like a community. It's a family thing. Everyone's just happy to be here. One of the things about this show that sets it apart, and as you know, Kris, I go to all the shows all over the place. We have a lot of frequent flyer miles from our other live. Line management. Let me tell you, in all honesty, and I'm just being serious, you have the best line management of any show in the country. Doors opened, everyone is all checked, good to go. So, Kris, seriously, amazing job.
Thank you. That is something that we just kind of figured out. We gave our guys aprons, and they go up and down the line with the badges. Like, we want to get people in as quickly as they can. You waited in line, or you made the trip, right? Long trip. And honestly, people are coming from all over the place. So the last thing we want, somebody's here from Germany, which is pretty cool. The last thing we want is, you waiting in line for forever. So we do. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good to hear.
And in such an eclectic group of people, we were spending dinner last night and talking to the greatest Tetris players on the planet are here. The pinnacle of e-gaming now is Tetris. It's like the big thing, and this is like kind of like the WrestleMania of Tetris this year. We were watching it on YouTube, multiple channels, thousands of people watching. So it's like, it's like you've created something or you've inherited something and brought it to the next level. So my last question, I know you're busy, I'll let you go. What part of this show are you most interested in checking out as, a fan, as someone who loves this community?
Oh man, I love so much of it. As you said, the skate ramp is awesome. That is so unique to this. So I'm excited tonight. We have at 6:30 as the skate ramp is going on, and then we have a 90s band that plays, and that's kind of like the finale to the show.
Sure.
After that, I'm pretty excited about this. I love auctions myself. Like, you're on Whatnot all the time. I mean, I love buying stuff. Our video game and collectibles auction is going to be like a highlight of the show this year. So 8 to 10 p.m. is the auction. I'm pretty excited about that. I have a bunch of stuff running. And I love to it should be a spectacle. It's going to be like a lot of, I think, people competing against each other and probably some good laughs and stuff. It should be good. It should be fun.
So, folks, Kris, thank you so much again. Kris Krohn, SoCal Gaming Expo, Retro Expo coming up. So if you missed this one, get your tickets for that in Hartford. Come on, Connecticut, California. I'm sure you're opening all across the country. Retro Games Plus store is amazing, and of course on Whatnot, Retro Games Plus.
Thank you to you, Doug. I appreciate you so much making the journey here, as many people do. So thank you. I appreciate the support.
Oh, here's a nice looking Mario Brothers for the Atari 2600. Atari fans are really starting to warm up on this title. There's a game you never see. So I'm here with Retro Rick.
Yes.
I mean, one of the icons of the content creating community.
I don't know about that. How about that, Doug?
That's what you told me to say.
Yeah. Here's the 20.
Well, Rick, I'm back here for the second year at SoCal Gaming Expo. And, I've been asking myself, why did I come back here? And I think I'm starting to get some of the answers. But I'm curious to get your thoughts. You come back here, too, for a second year. What do you think is unique about this show?
You can tell that our guys, Pixel Game Squad, are community driven. These guys think about this show from that standpoint, that the people coming are going to leave with like a memorable moment, experience. And every year they want it to be better than the last year. That's the key. That's the key.
I noticed this too. The vendor space is larger, more eclectic. The activities are always like exciting and fresh. Like, you don't have skate ramps in a lot of shows.
And I'm not getting on it.
Nor am I. No one wants that. I don't think they have a hold harmless agreement long enough to cover my body. But anyway, thank you, Rick, for helping me kind of put this in perspective. The convention scene's like this. It's about a sense of community. It's 100%. About a sense of belonging. You come here, we don't care about your background or anything like that. We're together as gamers.
Like-minded people, man. It's
cool.
And
it's a beautiful thing. So if you ever was on the fence, I've seen 100 YouTube videos. No, you got to come out to one of the shows.
100%.
And thank you, Rick, again.
Thank you.
These are overlays for VCtrex games. It's cool when you see someone carrying manuals. 10 times cooler when they're actually carrying VCtrex overlays. So here we are with Mort from Morts Garage. Mort, how you doing, my friend?
Just trying to sell everything and become a millionaire, but other than that, pretty good. Thank you very much.
You know, part of my quest here in this video to answer the question, so why did I come back? Mort's a big part of this, and let me explain. When we talk about how this scene is an amazing community, cool people, it's almost like a family reunion. Last year, I don't know if you recall this, Mort, when I came up, you had these really cool cassette tapes. They're called A&R demos. Yeah. So what would happen is record companies were trying to get airplay any way possible to their artists. So all of the local areas, they would have cable access stations. So they would send these tapes to play like music videos. And you somehow found some more for me. Faith No More, actually. Yep. Mort, just want to say thank you. An amazing gift. I really appreciate
You're welcome.
that.
Just for you, All Duggan Games, of course.
And, you know, last question. I know you're busy.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, you know, if you come to SoCal Gaming Expo and you don't say hi to Mort, I don't know why were you here. But anyway, really quickly. So I have a friend that I'm trying to shop for. And I guess the question is, why is there no NVIDIA Engage representation at shows anymore?
Yeah, so very controversial console. You can use it to hack into wireless computer systems in modern times. So actually a bit of a black market thing for NVIDIA is Engage. And if you're going to buy them, you have to find it from people, like we're forbidden as sellers from actually having it at the show floor. If we have Engage out, it can be grounds for being arrested. So because of that reason, we're just very de-incentivized from doing this. So yeah,
and that risk of getting your personal information stolen is why I use NordVPN. That's right. Mort helped is your code. No, I'm sorry. We don't have that yet. We don't have that.
It's 00000 VPN Mort. I think that's how. I don't know what I'm saying.
Also, Manscaped, we're working on them too. We're hoping they'll work on us. We don't have a code yet on that. But folks, Mort, thank you so much. So here's something you don't see every day, the limited collector's edition for Richard Garriott's Tabularasa. Now, of course, everyone knows Richard Garriott, Lord British, the father of the Ultima series, and he tried a few different things. So here's the thing, I'm not going to do what people do and badmouth this game. The effort that was put behind this, you have to be willing to try things and get out of your comfort zone. It's actually a solid game. It just never found its place, the love that people maybe hoped it would, but nonetheless, you don't see the limited collector's edition. It's so super cool to see this in the wild. So here we have a $1 bin at this vendor. Lots of cool items for $1. Now, if you look, there's the bottom of an NES cart wedged up against that Disney tape. So here's what we're gonna do. It's a $1 game. I'm gonna pull it up, but first, we're gonna guess that it's Top Gun, and my camera person is going to guess that it's MLB, Major League Baseball. So we're gonna see which one of us is closer without going over. Let's find out. Whichever game this is, I will buy it for $1. And maybe I'll give it away on my channel. All right, here we go. And the answer is... Oh, Mario Duck Hunt. Mario Duck Hunt for $1. It's got a little wear, but it's a classic game. So there you go. We have here the Impulse table. Everything on this table $3 and less. And well, look what's got my attention. Here is a period correct Tenjin cart sleeve. This is surprisingly difficult to find in the wild, and for $3 or less, yes please. Bionic Commando is one of the games we need today, and this is in really nice condition. And just next to Bionic Commando, right underneath it, Shadowgate, another game that I need, also in very nice condition. So two things we need knocked off in the same vendor.
As we wrap up here at SoCal Gaming Expo, I feel I've answered my core question: why did I come all the way out here? And really, it's simple. The energy, the people, the community, the eclectic amount of activities unique to this show, the opportunities to see the developers of the games you grew up with in real life and converse with them. It's just an amazing scene. It's something that really I haven't seen replicated anywhere else. I'm grateful for all the wonderful friends I've made in this community, content creators, other gamers, dealers, people that work in the business, and I've really enjoyed my time here. I can't wait for next year's SoCal Gaming Expo, but until then, this is Doug, and I wish you the best. I'll see you next time. Sit, Duck Dragon, sit. Good Duck Dragon.